Hello everyone. In the last session we have discussed on how we can convert comma separated values in multiple rows using SQL statement. Okay. Today we are going to see on same logic with help of that mapping. Here we are applied that some different transformations to achieve the scenarios, that is comma separated values converted into multiple rows. Okay. So please watch this session till end so you can get the clear idea on how it is working. So here I am taking that my source and target, it is Oracle only. First we'll move on to our source. Here see here, this is my HR schema. This HR schema I am considering this one, it is my source, and core schema it is in the right side. I am considering this is my target in IICS. Okay. Now select star from TR. This table only, okay, we are going to convert into this format. Now see here, this format we are going to convert it. Okay, I already discussed, okay, in this the statement, everything in the last session only we discussed. Okay. Now we can move to that core schema. First we create the table without having any data. After that, the data will be populated after done the mapping. Now here I have written the statement in core schema. See here in the right side. Create table, table name TR. I select star from HR. HR means Y, means from the HR schema only. HR schema we are taking our table. Okay. Now go to your core schema here. Okay, hr.tr where 1 equal to 4. Now select the statement and run it. Now see here the table it is getting created. Okay. Now just retrieve the data from the TR from a core schema. Now see here we have that one column it is presented without having any data because we are using that where condition false. So the table it is created without having any data. The data will be available after done that mapping. Okay. Now we'll go to that IICS and start to do that mapping. Okay. First go to new and second mapping and create the mapping. So once the mapping it is created, it always locate with the source and target. We can change our mapping name. I am giving that m underscore Java transformation because today we are applying the logic with help of the Java transformation only. That's the reason I am changing the mapping name, it is Java transformation. Click on the source and get the source data. Here I am giving that connection. Okay, source as well as the target both are Oracle only. Check with your Oracle SQL. Okay, here the table it is TR. Okay, search the TR in the search box. Now see here the table it is available. Now click on OK. Now we have taken our table and we have the preview data it is there. Just do the preview the data. Now see here the data it is having the comma separated values. This data only we need to convert into row wise with help of the Java transformations. Now close this one. With help of this 3 icon I am taking the Java transformation, or otherwise we can take from here also. Okay. Now take the transformation. Okay, maximize this window. In the first it is general, that is the transformation name. Second it is incoming field. What are the field it is coming from our downstream? Third it is Java code. Okay, Java properties. Here only we are writing our Java code. In that first we want to move to that go to. In the drop down list you can see that on input row. So once you are changing on input row, you can see the changes here, input and output. Before import package, when it is presented from the drop down list, there is no input output, it is presented. But when you are changing the on input row, we can see that input here, and we want to create that output. Create the new field. I am giving my field name, it is O_num. Why we are creating that output field means, with help of that output field, we can do the field mapping in target level. You can get to know that how it is working at last. Now click on OK. Now we want to write our code in input rows. We want to write it. Whatever code it is in that command session, just remove this everything and start to write your code. Here first I am taking my string str equal to, first we want to take our input. What's my input name? Num it is presented. First take that num. Second string, whatever you are taking that, no, just make that caps. Now you can get to know that when you are using that small s, okay, there is no color change it's occurred. When you are using caps, it is color change it's occurred. So based on that logic you want to use it. String second, okay, here I am using that array temp. When we see our input, it is presented with the comma separated values, that is multiple values it is presented in one rows. That's the reason I am making that array. And third, we want to use it string. Okay, third one we want to use delimiter. Which delimiter we are currently using means comma. Based on our source data, we are taking this three string. First string it is num, that is our column name. Second, that values in the form of the multiple values, that's the reason I am taking that array here. Okay, and the delimiters means each of the values is separated with the commas, that's the reason I am taking the delimiter string and I am giving the delimiter, it is comma here. And here we want to store the values in one variable, that is I already mentioned this temp only we are going to save the values. Temp equal to str, okay, this string, first one string dot split, okay, with help of delimiter only here splitting the data. Okay, now I am writing the loop, for loop, and creating that one variable int I equal to 0, I less than temp dot length, next I plus plus. Now open and close bracket, within that we want to call our output port. Okay, this field we want to call it O_num equal to, okay, in this temp, okay, the data it is getting stored, and here the temp it is presented with array. Okay, this array means this bracket, and this I will be go to locate here, and after locating the data will be present in the O_i. Okay, see here temp of, within that array I am mentioning I. Okay, please note it down properly. Here we are taking that O_num, it is output field. In this output field the temporary values are storing. Okay, after that we want to write generate row. Okay, so once you done that your coding part, check it you are given everything it is properly or not. Okay, after that we want to select our runtime environment. Okay, next compile your code. So once you are compiling, the compilation result it is successful only, we want to move into the next upstream. If it is anything failed, it is there means you should debug the error, then we want to move to the next string, that is next upstream. Okay, now we can take our target. Target, it is Oracle, and table name I already said tr1 tr. Now preview the data. See here, there is no data it is available because we make the table, it is only table it is created. Okay, now see in the field mapping we have created that output field. Okay, so once you have created the output field only, in the field mapping the particular field it will be shown. If you are not created output field, here the field it will not shown and the data will not be moved to that mapping to the target. Okay, here only we are written the conditions with help of the Java transformations o_num and save your mapping. Okay, just note it down. You want to create that output field in Java transformations, then the output field it will be populated in the field mapping. After this output field you want to map into the respected field in the target, then save your mapping and click run. Now you are running in secure agent. Now go to the my job, refresh your mapping 1 or 2 times. First it is starting, then it will be queue, then it is running, then you can get the status whether it is failed, warning or success. Now click on this m_java transformation. Now see here we are getting the source from the 3 records we are getting. Okay, and the data it is populated to the target 6 record it is populated. Okay, now we'll check into our Oracle SQL developer and see how it is working. Now go to that Oracle SQL developer. Before when we are when we are selecting select star from tr, there is no record it is available. After done the mapping, the status is getting successful. Now we are running the statement. Now see here the data it is populated based on that logic what we have written in the Java transformations. Okay, so this way we can do that mapping for that comma separated values we convert into multiple rows with help of Java transformations we are using. Okay, in the upcoming sessions we will see some other different logic with some other transformations. Thank you for watching. If this session is helpful for you, please subscribe it, comment it and share it, like it. We'll see you on upcoming session.